going on, guys? Welcome back to YCN episode 3, bringing you your crypto news every single week. Now, today we're going to be looking at what's happened this week and just giving you guys a brief update on the whole market and the whole crypto industry. So as always, let's jump into CoinMarketCap. The top performers and the biggest gainers over the last week, over the last 24 hours, as you can imagine, shitcoins, and that's because we're in shitcoin season. And as you know or should know by now, shitcoin season always comes before altcoin season. All these coins you've never heard of before suddenly pop up and do insane gains. As you can see here, we've got Pancake Games up 1300%, Angry Squid up 700%, and We Own up 577%. You can see all the trending ones as well, Doge Moon, Lucky Pig, all that stuff. We're not interested in those coins. They're a bit of fun. If you want to, try invest in them, don't expect anything from it. If anything does come, then just treat it as a bonus. In terms of the large cap coins and Bitcoin, what we're actually interested in, quite a stagnant last 24 hours. Bitcoin again 0.19%, so pretty much not moved at all. Bitcoin 1.5%, BNB stagnant, of course Tether stagnant. In regards to the week, slow week, up 5% across the board of the top three, and that's really reflecting on the rest of the market. As you can see, Polkadot taking a bit of a hit this week, down 11%. However, SHIB actually recovering this week, back up 11%, as our members know exactly why that's happening. As I touched on last week, we did the Tau of Shiba Inu and why it collapsed or would collapse. It then proceeded to collapse. But again, the scales were balanced, which is why we're now back up 11% this week. As you can see, just flickering through the market, VET's had a good couple of weeks. It's up 6% this week so far. But again, is it going to create a new all-time high? The all-time high is just short of 30%. Will it actually go on to create that new all-time high? Crow, again, performing very, very well this week as well, up 10%. Crow is definitely a project to keep your eye on. Again, we're at 14,000 cryptos now in this space. You just have to find your one that's going to, you like and make you some money. Now, let's jump into the articles. Coinbase Pro plans to launch Japanese yen pegged stablecoin. Now, this is the first of its kind. And as you can see, they're announcing plans to launch the stablecoin pegged to the Japanese yen. This is the first regulated ever digital Japanese yen. The project says it is 100% fiat backed. Now, Coinbase first issued a press release earlier this week announcing the plans to launch what's called G-Yen order books with the US dollar. G-Yen. As you can see, that's insane, and a lot will follow this. They'll see this, and as always, they're probably working on it behind the scenes right now, and the Japanese yen is just setting the way before, the rest follows. Now, this one's cool. Ancient Bitcoin wow awakens. They have been lying, silent, not doing anything since 2013. Then suddenly the other day, they move 148 million in Bitcoin from that wallet. So they've been, accumulating from maybe 2011 to 2013, didn't touch it at all. They sat on their hands, and then now suddenly, bang, worth 148 million, move straight away. Now, I've touched on this before, and it's a perfect example. WOWs don't need to make money overnight. If you're a WOW, there's a higher chance you're already, a multi-millionaire. You don't need to make money overnight, which is why they're happy to accumulate for, a few years or so, because they're not in a rush. So again, that's the whole accumulation phase. And we want to be trading with these WOWs, hence patience. Now, the fact that it's just come out for 8 years, it's crazy. It's crazy. As you can see here, WOW Alert, you guys probably follow it on Twitter, very, very good for seeing high amounts of money moved. But yeah, it was worth $294,000 in 2013. It's gone from let's call it $300,000 to $150 million. $300,000 into $150 million. Therefore, that person, if they were able to, or that company, if they were able to invest $300,000 back in 2013, they're probably quite wealthy. But now that $300,000 is now worth $150 million. These type of returns only crypto can do. Ken Griffin says Bitcoin will be replaced by Ethereum-based currency. Billionaire CEO of American hedge fund Citadel, Kenneth Griffin, thinks the currency on the Ethereum network will replace Bitcoin as crypto's top dog. Now, they manage $40 billion worth of capital. A quarter of the trading volume is in the US stock market. However, he said during the summit hosted by the New York Times that he anticipates that the Bitcoin-based conception will be replaced by Ethereum-based conception in the next generation of cryptos. That is very, very interesting. Just think now, well, what is an Ethereum-based, cryptocurrency? Well, I know you know a few already. Just go through all the ERC20s. Now, Bitcoin hitting 59k would be extremely healthy, says a trader as Bitcoin retrace. Now, I've touched on this before. A lot of people get scared when they see retracements. Please understand, retracements are healthy. Retracements are required before we proceed higher. Now, if anyone hasn't heard me say this before, I'll be shocked, but I'll say it again. 100-meter sprinter, they can't keep sprinting forever. You do a few, cool, but you need a rest before you can continue. If you keep doing 100 meters back to back to back, that's not sustainable. You're going to burn out. That reflects exactly the same as Bitcoin. Bitcoin needs the pullback, it needs the rest before it continues higher. Now, why are many saying Ether may be the next to land in SEC's bad books following Ripple's XRP dilemma? So maybe when the SEC are done with Ripple and done with the XRP situation, they potentially could be coming to ETH. What would that do for Ethereum's price? Well, let's see. Again, we already know there's, I believe it's an 85% chance the SEC are going to the BNB. I believe it's a 90% chance for USDT. So the fact that now ETH's already on the books, that makes it a lot more interesting. AMC theaters to accept Bitcoin ETH for online payments. Again, we're starting to see, masses now being able to purchase, the typical stuff, like going to the cinema, going to the theater, buying stuff from a shop with crypto. Again, it's great exposure. And the CEO, Adam Aaron, says Dogecoin will be next. So as you can see, over the next couple of years, crypto payments will pop up and people will be like, well, what's this? And again, they're just going to be exposed for it. And as millions and millions get exposed, demand increases. And again, as you can imagine, what that will do to the price. Now, just a bit of technical analysis on XRP, because we've been calling this level for XRP in the Cryptolio Gold Crypto Outlook, where our members get an insight into the market before the moves actually happen. Now, we had this, what we call POI. Now, POI stands for point of interest. And we had this level, $1.30, marked up for an extremely long time. We were actually calling for this level when price was below $1. And that's because the market makers needed to drive prices up to offload positions at this level. Now, as you can see, very natural to see price react like this, hence why we just saw a wick into that region and no actual candle close. However, what I am looking at, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, that's all for our members. If you do want to go gold, link in the bio. But I am looking at this $1.41 level. So it's very, very interesting. It's around $1.42 to be more accurate. And if we do get a solid close above that, well, then we could see potentially XRP increase in value and potentially head towards the, these $1.70, $1.80 regions. So again, that's one to note. But yeah, technical analysis is just one part of the pie. We need to, work hand in hand with the whole SEC situation and general fundamentals, and of course, where Bitcoin is going. But yeah, guys, apart from that, I hope you've enjoyed this YCN, the third one now. If you're new to the series, again, go watch the previous episodes. And if you are new to the Cryptolio channel, make sure you have subscribed as well. But apart from that, guys, if you're not a gold member, link in the bio, and I'll see you in the Discord. See you next time. Bye-bye.